Good morning, my people. Good afternoon to anybody watching me by this time. This is YJ. YJ is a Gambian and Gambia is in West Africa. Guys, thank you so much for supporting YJ. Thank you so much for being here for YJ. We are doing it. We are supporting a brother, and we will make sure that continue supporting our African brothers. Today, we are here to look into, last videos being done by people like Qarol, all right? People like JT, and then the rest. We're here for you people, all right? You are doing reaction. We are doing reaction against you in positive ways. So what we are trying to look at is like Carol, she confessed in her last videos concerning about she is so much jealous of Dee Mwango. She said she is so much jealous of Dee Mwango, especially her achievements of buying a land and start doing construction. Let's listen to her what she said. Let's watch out, guys.
Where's my glasses? Hey, old age is just something else. World is a small village. I couldn't imagine that I will sit on my chair in Bungoma like this and imagine how this world is a big world right now. Back then, the world was just a small village. When the visa is done, you just get air tickets and you'll be flying from one destination to another. Those were my days in my 20s. Hey, right now I'm sitting here feeling jealous because the girl in 20s, she's buying pieces of land. Hey, jealousness will kill me on this chair. Lucy, you are welcome. Jealousness is one thing that is going to kill me on this chair. I never traveled then. Now the sad thing is that I was not on YouTube. I never knew anything about YouTube. I wish I knew. But long are those days. Now look at me, retired general, sitting on this chair, swinging like this in Bungoma. Feeling jealous, and people are writing me in the comments, reminding me how I have nothing and admiring a girl who is making it. I can't even imagine what they're talking about. Like, Lord. Me, AM Qarol, I have nothing. Admiring a girl who is buying land in the villages, in her own village.
This is serving as a clear evidence that Carol is very jealous of Dee Mwango. This is very, very, very interesting, my people. How can you just come to your platform and sit down there? You try to confess to everybody that you are being so much jealous of this particular young person. And you were describing, even when you were in 20s, you don't know nothing about internet or nothing about YouTube itself. Carol, how can somebody be like you as a parent coming here to confess to us? I don't know your religion's background, whether you are a Christian or you are Muslim, but this is not good at all. This is not good at all for you to come here and try to confess to us that you really, really hate the progress of somebody just because of her achievements. Why this is happening in Africa here? Why this is happening? You are sitting down on the internet here, appearing like you, talking about somebody's achievements. Dee Mwango happened to buy a land, and right now she is building that land. You are feeling jealous of that. You don't feel like telling the particular person congratulations to her. Oh, jealousy in Africa is just like a disease. This is how I always say it. Being jealous of people's achievement is just like disease. Why Africa is like this? This is the question I always asked. Why are we like this? Carol, within your this point of views, these points you make. Number one, you are getting old. Okay, you should be very, very careful in Africa to do good things, because in Africa here we always said you should be very, very careful of. You should be very, very careful of things like how should you make sure that you do good things before you leave this world, because this is Africa whereby you need to make sure that it, this is Africa whereby you need to make sure that you do right things before you go. Africa, if you see yourself going to 50 years, you need to be careful of things that you do in your life. In Africa here, if you see yourself from 50 years going to 60 years, you still must have to be careful with your life. Because what is happening is this, that, all right, what is happening is this, that aging is kind of like an experience. It's kind of like something that you need to be very careful of, getting aging. So right now, that is the first point of view I'm trying to tell you. You are getting aging, you have to make sure that you know to yourself that do things in a right way, but never try to do things in a wrong way. Okay, you need to understand that. Do things in a right way, never try to do things in a wrong way. And do not be jealous of young people, their achievements. That is very wrong, Qarol. That is very, very wrong. Why are you so much jealous of this particular lady? At this age, look at your age and look at her age. You're even talking about having been, this YouTube platform since when? That is what you are telling us. And let me tell you, had I know, will never put you back. So that means that you don't believe in God. In fact, let me say, because everything happens to you with the willing or with the blessed from the God. And you cannot just try to dispute that today. Somebody knows it long time ago and was using it in a right way till she achieved so many things in the right way. You today on it, you're using it in a bad way. You are trying to say, hadn't been, you know it since when, you will just try to damage her, or you will just stop her progresses as a wicked person. That's what you mean here, Qarol. We have to be very careful. The next analysis I can give, concerning about your point of view, you were talking about she bought a land. You were talking about she bought a land. Yes, that is fact. She bought a land in a clean way. She bought a land in a clean way. The land belongs to the father, but she said she's not going to take it free. She must have to buy it from the father. That's what she did. Okay? And then the other portion that is there, she wanted to add it to her land. She bought it from a family, which is also very, very clear to us. Which you people are trying to, say no to that. There is nothing you people can say against that, because she got it in a right way. She got it in a right way. Okay? Please, you people should stop this jealousy. You people should stop making this noise on the internet here. You don't have no reason to hate this particular family. And to you, we know that you only hate one person. Who is that person, Dee Mwango? You hate only her. That's the reason why we are exposing you here right now. They are trying to confess to us that the only person you hate is Dee. That's the next analysis here. You are not there for the family then, but you are just there for only one person who happens to be Dee Mwango. Because you have seen Dee Mwango has been traveling everywhere, and you also is talking about your time when you were in 20s, how it happens. Yes, visa transaction, we all know how it happens. And this is the reason why even I am Marwa said it. He said the struggle that he has been in, he never prayed that his son can go through. So his target is actually like getting a son somewhere where traveling can be very easy for the person. So right now you are talking, you cannot travel. You know the reason why you cannot travel? Because it's very hard for African passport holders to travel. Anybody you see the person traveling, flying, going to different countries, the person did it through hard work. So do not try to damage this family. In fact, you are not even going for the family. You are going there for one person because you are always going for Dee Mwango. Hey, Qarol, Dee, God give her the blessing. You cannot stop that. To analyze your this situation, you confessed to us already that you are not there for the family. You are just there for one person, only one person, who happens to be what? Dee Mwango. So jealousy will kill you, my sister. Stop being jealous. You cannot be on this internet here. You are trying to tell people that even the people insulting you, you welcome them. Tomorrow, how will your kids see this when they get matured? That you are doing something in Africa that African people or people were not appreciating you. People were not appreciating you. How will your kids see you? If there is somebody that is very, very polite, with respect for people, and thinking about the future generation of your kids, you will never be here trying to welcome the negative things from people. Qarol, stop doing what you are doing. It's wrong. It's wrong. Stop tarnishing someone's image. Stop trying to say no to someone's progress that has happened with the use of or with the willing of Almighty. God is there for them, this family, and God will always be there for them, this family. So it is very important that you respect that. Respect that. Respect that God is going to be there for this family. So no matter whatsoever, they said you can fight, okay, for good people, but you cannot fight with God. So as you are fighting, God is protecting them. As you are fighting, God is showing them the ways of getting out from whatsoever you are trying to do. So you better stop what you are doing. It's better. The next thing that you said in your video, you said it concerning about the land. The land, I can tell you, see actually got the land in a clear way. And all what you people are trying to say, the saga you people are trying to say, you cannot buy a land in Africa here and leave it there like that. No. Everybody want to buy a land for a purpose, to build it. And if it is happen to be your dream land, you have to make sure that you start developing it. And this is the reason why Marwa decided to do a lot to assist the sister so that at least she can be successful. This family, they are like that. They always stick together. If you look at their track backs, the track backs is telling you that when Marwa was building, David Gino was not with nothing. Okay, Dee Mwango was not with nothing. But they always be with him to support him morally till he has completed that. Today, Marwa is having something. Marwa can sit down in the house and, can just be enjoying his tea, coffee there and other things without going to Dee Mwango's place to help her. But look, she realized that something happened. All right, before. That's the reason why Dee Mwango is saying that when Marwa was building, since that foundation, she always used to be with Marwa there. And now she is also building. Marwa is there to coordinate because he's a good brother. He's doing wonderful job for her. That is telling you that this family, you have to leave them. You cannot separate them. It's not possible for you to separate them. You try everything to separate this family. But God is there for them. So you are actually here exposing yourself This is a serious, serious thing that you are doing here on this internet. Talking about how this family is doing things. What is your problem with that? Dee traveled to different destinations in the whole world. She came back now, back home, trying to build her life, getting a land and trying to build it. Why are you still jealous? Why? And you have to respect them because they are all with their careers. Today, if they happen to stop this internet thing, content creation, she can go for another thing because she's educated. She's still having something to survive. Marwa too, the same thing. But they are taking it as their career now because they realize that they are getting more successful in it. So right now, people like you outside cannot be there. Always trying to tarnish these people their image, trying to do a lot. Today you are sitting on your chair here telling people that you are jealous of her. We know that you are not there for the whole, family. You are there for one single person. You're there for one single person who happened to be Dee Mwango. Qarol, advice to you is this: try to focus on your life. Try to think about the future of your kids. Let them not get to 18 years and seeing you doing something that they not like. They might even come back and apologize to this family. You never know. So do not wait till it is late for you. Don't hate this particular girl. The girl is progressing. Right? Team Mara, YJ is telling you that, this is expose that we are doing, and we are always going to expose them, these lazy gun people. All right? This is a clear evidence that she only hates Dee Mwango. I can tell you people that. She doesn't hate anybody, but only Dee Mwango. She is only in for Dee Mwango. Look at your age and look at the age of Dee Mwango. What are you doing, my sister? This is very sad in Africa. At her age, she is achieving. At your age, you did not achieve those things. What are you trying to jealous of? Huh? This is a learning thing. This is something that at least young people should learn from her, but not to try to make sure that they be jealous of her. This is something that we, kind of like people, those who know that we are older than her, we should also try to make sure that we encourage young people coming up before that age. What should they do to have such achievements in their life? So if you don't bring in those advices, you just want to tarnish her image, you just want to stop her progresses, God will tell you no. So please, Kenyan people, talk to these people, let them stop this. This is very sad in Africa. So on that note, we are here to encourage positive things. We are here to make sure that, we expose these people, in Africa, trying to tarnish people, their images, try to damage people in this Africa here. It must have to be stopped. Through cyberbullying, it must have to be stopped. Because I learned that they are even trying to do physical attacks now in that village. So we are appealing to Kenyan authorities to make sure that they then step in and make sure that this society is back to normal. They are separating families there. That has to be stopped. And use your cyber law to make sure that you set sample against those people you know that they are committing crime in that village. On that note, YJ is telling you that thank you so much, guys, for support. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and let's reach out where we're supposed to reach out. Thank you for watching. And YJ is telling you that bye-bye till next time. All right?